Hello everyone, my name is Kuhan. Kuhan Anuraki Vijendra. My matrix number is 33DPC 20F1023. Today I'm going to make a presentation about porn addiction, and this is for the communicative English subject. Code number DUE10012 for lecturer Sir Harris. First of all, before we go into porn addiction, I'm gonna ask you one question. How many of you have seen porn? If I ask this question, I know some of us will say we have watched the porn before, and least of them will say we didn't watch it yet. But the truth is, we all know that everyone watches porn. But do you know why porn turned into porn addiction? And one of the main major cause of its porn addiction is because of our parents. Do you accept that? It's because it's our parents. They think the sex is a very taboo topic. So for the porn addiction, the main cause is from the sex. So when our as a child, we don't know what is sex because it's very taboo in the home. So we get very curious about that thing. So for the curious, we search about the sex on the internet. That's the easy thing we got. So when we search in the internet, we just got fall into a deep hole, which is a porn addiction. And that's why the parents playing role on getting the porn addiction very popular among the teenagers. So after that, I want to go into what is porn addiction. Porn addiction is in theory when you can't stop looking at porn even if you want to, and an obsession gets to the point that it interferes with work, relationship, and other parts of daily life. It's easy to understand how this could be a problem with the widespread availability of internet porn today. In 2019, for example, the popular site Pornhub, all of us know, recorded 42 billion visits. That's 150 million a day. Isn't that a very amazing stats? So I'm going to make this addiction. This type of addiction may be quite common. Some doctors consider porn addiction to be a hypersexual disorder, an umbrella term that includes behaviors such as excessive masturbation. So, based on a 2019 study, suggests that the prevalence of this disorder may be about 3 to 6%. However, the rates have been difficult to determine due to a lack of formal classified. Later, we go to the cause of the porn addiction. The cause of porn addiction first is the underlying mental health condition, which is a person might use pornography to escape from physiological distress, which is ourselves whether we go into watching porn when we get tired, like we get excessive SMS to do. So after we finish that, we just go into porn to watch porn to relax, and this is a major factor that you get into porn addiction. It's better to stop it right now. And then relationship problem. Pornography can be an outlet for sexual dissatisfaction, which is because when you watch porn alone, your craving for sex will be higher, and you expect higher from your partner. That causes a big problem for this, because based on the porn, they shows everything with a very large, but in the real life, that's not like that. And in the porn video, everything you watch it's just like a dream. It's not going to happen in the real life. Like a girl kneel down and do everything. That's not going to happen for your entire life unless it's your dream. Third, unhealthy cultural norms. Ideas about how people should look and behave during sex, the type of sex that a person should enjoy, and similar norms may draw some people to pornography. This is a basic thing that you know. And then biological causes. Certain biological factors include changes in brain chemistry. When a person views porn, may increase the risk of addiction. Because when you watch a lot of porn, your mind just gets stick to it, and you just cannot come out. That's the very main factor for that. After that, just go to the effect of the porn. Okay, for example of porn, there are many of things like that. First, a person's sex life because less satisfying. Because he watches porn and he has a very overexpression. So expect a large amount of sex duration for his partner, but it doesn't come in reality because they're just a show, and particularly the porn actors, they're having some kind of medication to do this. So in a real life, that is not accepted for others so because that is very dangerous for the health. After that, pornography causes relationship issues or make a person feel less satisfied with their partner. That thing I already last year is true because when we watch a lot of porn, we expect the same thing on the video with our partner. So the same thing that happens in the video is like they're doing like very kind of position like that, and that's not going to happen in your real life. So that's a very big thing. And after that, a person engaging in risky behavior to view pornography, such as doing so at work. This is a very popular one because even when you get porn addicted in the porn, if you watch excessive porn, such as very risky area, such as even we as a student, if we get into addicted to porn, we will watch the porn where even we're getting a lecture from our lecturers. So that's very wrong thing as you. After that, ignore other responsibility to view pornography. This is also very common because if you're addicted to porn, you will get ignore other assessment assignment like that. You will when you so you watch the porn excessively, then doing your own assignment like that. After that, they view progressively more extreme pornography to get the same release the less extreme porn was offered. Then they feel frustrated or ashamed after viewing porn but continue to do so because it's like when you watch the porn we feel very shame. But after that, but if we still can't stop it, we just continue with that. After that, they want to stop using porn but feel unable to do so. That's the very addiction goes to another level. Because when you try to stop the pornography but you can, it's just biological connected to your mind. It's just like a drug addicting like that. The drug abuser just non-stop using the drug because it can just stop it. And after that, they spend large sums of money on pornography possibly at the expenses of daily or family necessities. That's right. You give the advantage to your porn other than your family necessity like paying your wages like that. So you just paying your large amount of money on your porn wages like some of the websites they will show you the porn when you pay money just like that. They use pornography to cope with sadness, anxiety, insomnia, or other mental issues. Just like the editors, they just use the pornography this method to cope with other things, other mental situations. So first they will experience this a very nice thing, but for later after a few minutes, it's a very bad idea. They will know that. So just let's go to the solution for overcome porn addiction. So there's a few few dilemma for that. First is psychotherapy. This can help a person understand the relationship with porn, identify sexual needs, and develop strategies for dealing with psychological distress. Then, relationship counseling. Couples counseling can help partners talk about their values, determine whether porn has a place in their relationship, and cultivate deeper trust. Similarly, medication. Sometimes a person uses pornography to cope with another condition. Medication may help treat the underlying issue. And last but not least, lifestyle changes. Some people use pornography out of boredom or exhaustion. A more healthful lifestyle may involve spending fewer hours on the computer. And this is a proof of benefit of avoiding porn. So this is like a little video for you guys to watch. And you see that you just now, you just know that avoiding porn addiction give us very nice thing to our life. So I think you will get right to the happening. And then for in conclusion, viewing pornography excessively can cause serious problems, whether or not it's actively in the traditional medications. For adults, I don't tell you, even the rape cases stimulatively increasing in our nation is because of the porn addiction. Because when you get a lot of porn addiction, when you feel there's not enough for you, you just get into another extreme thing, which is you forcing other people, forcing persons to have sex with you. That's why the rape cases are also increasing in our society. So I hope that everyone will get a fin from from our presentation and stop the porn addiction thing. And this is Kon Vijay signing off. Thank you.